Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am very excited for today's video, and this one is extra exciting because this is day one of the Chill Winter Workout Program. And if this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Samantha, or Sammy for short, and I'm a certified personal trainer, as well as the owner of my own personal online training business, Optimal Shape. You can go ahead and check it out at opshape.com, where I do coaching calls on Wednesdays between 10 to 3, but I also do a new workout program every season, and this one for the winter time is called Chill. So today you get to see day one of that. And basically with the workout, just a little rundown, you get not only a 5-day workout split, but you also get access to templates for a morning journal, an evening reflection, daily food tracker, daily habit tracker, and a workout tracker. So if you'd like to purchase that to get those templates, you can go ahead and check it out at opshape.com. But also, even if you aren't going to purchase those, you get to follow along on YouTube with me for the actual workouts. I'll give you a rundown of what the workouts are, show you proper form, and just give you a little overview of what these workouts are. And also you can use it as your own workout plan for the next couple weeks, or you can just get it for inspiration for any of your own workouts. And if you are just generally interested in health, wellness, fitness, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be informed when I upload all of my future content. You can also go ahead and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Sammy for short. Also go ahead and check out at Optimal Shape on Instagram, Twitter, and follow the Optimal Shape Facebook group. All of that will be in the description down below. But with all that being said and out of the way, let's just jump in to the video. So like I said, today's video is going to be day one, glutes and quads of the Chill workout. However, that's not going to be until a little bit later in the video. Today, you will also be getting a little bit of a vlog. As you can tell from the title, you're going to be getting a what I eat in a day and just kind of follow me around for my day. So today is Monday, and this isn't typically how normal Monday would go for me. I would like it to start being so in the new year. I want to start incorporating being outside again more because I love being outside. It's just super hard for me to get to do that in the winter months because it's so cold and I just can't stand the cold, and it's hard for me to breathe. I'm also just, a little bit of a bitch, and I just don't like freezing. But nonetheless, today is a really nice day, and it's only 9 o'clock, and I don't have a client until 11 at the commercial gym I work at. In case you didn't know, I work at a commercial gym as well as doing my own business. So since I don't have a client until 11 and it's 9 o'clock and it's a really nice day, I decided to go to a park that's near my gym and just take at least 2 laps around just so I can get some more movement in. I want to start hitting more step goals this year, as well as just getting outside, getting the sunlight, and just feeling overall better, happier, healthier. So you're gonna go ahead and follow me along for that. Also, before I get started with that, as you can tell from the title, like I said, it is also a what I eat in a day, and I've already had breakfast this morning. I didn't really get a chance to film it, but I'll put some clips that I've had in the past of the same meal because I eat the same thing for breakfast every single day pretty much, and that's gonna be a piece of whole wheat toast with 2 scrambled eggs on top of it, and in the eggs I put pepper and tahini spice as well as vegan cheese. And I'm not really vegan, but I like to try and limit the amount of dairy I do have in a day. So vegan cheese on top of that, scramble that, put it on top of some whole wheat toast, and then I also have 2 pieces of bacon to go with it. And then most mornings I'll have a green smoothie, but today I didn't have the chance to make the green smoothie yet, so I'll be incorporating that for my lunch. But this morning I just ended up having an apple, some pink berries, and grapes with the egg toast and bacon. So it was a really satiating breakfast. I love it so much. I definitely recommend that you try it yourself. It gives you your healthy fats, carbs, protein, fruits, and if you do the smoothie as well, then you get some greens in there too. So overall, it just gives you all the nutrients you need to start your day off right. But with all that being said, I guess we're just gonna go into this little walk now. So that was a solid 20-minute walk, a little bit more than that. I feel really good. At first I wasn't feeling it because I don't know why. At this park I always like to go the opposite direction of the way that you're supposed to go. So I tried going the normal way first, and I just wasn't feeling it, so I turned around and went the other way. Like, I don't know why it makes such a big difference to me, but like just taking the route like that like makes it so much better. So I really enjoyed it. It wasn't too terribly cold. Like, it definitely wasn't warm, but it was a nice little walk. So I'm gonna head into work now, and I'm gonna be there till about noon-ish. Just get some computer work done, walk around the floor, talk to some members, and then I have one client at 11.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything.
So it is about 12:30 now, and I just got off of work, so I'm gonna go head home and spend some time with my son. But I really can't get over like how pretty today is. Like, it's just such a nice day, and it's not too cold. I might try to play with him outside if he wants to. I just really want, like, my intention this year is to not only move more, like just be more mindfully like active, not necessarily super intense, but more active. And I really want to get outside, so hopefully I can get outside for a little bit more today. We'll see. Okay, so I just got home, and my son and my mom are playing outside right now, so I thought while he's doing that, I'm gonna make some lunch really quick so I can scarf it down before he wants all of my attention. Normally with lunches, I've been kind of picky recently, haven't found anything that I really enjoyed until about a week or two ago. I started making these wraps, so it's gonna be with a So sorry about that. They did come in a little early, but they went back out now. Like I said, the wrap that I've been making recently, I'm really enjoying. I basically be getting these meat-free chickenless patties from, I don't know the brand, Earth Grown. Again, I'm not a vegan. I just really enjoy some vegan options sometimes. So I'm gonna do these. And it has like breaded soy protein. So I heat up one of those, and then I put it on a spinach wrap with some cut up carrots, cut up peppers, and some more vegan cheese. And then I don't know what I'm gonna have on the side with that. I might have some watermelon. I don't really know yet. We'll see. I think I've actually decided I'm gonna have one of these perfect protein bars and a cheese stick, as well as some watermelon on the side of that wrap. Also there's greens that go in the wrap. I think I forgot to mention that, but you'll see it in a second. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my lunch. It's the only thing that makes me really excited to eat lunch right now, and I'm trying to, get some gains, so I wanna have an appropriate amount of calories that go into my meal. Why do you have ketchup on a napkin?
Because we covered that up so it wouldn't go like that inside the napkin. That's yours?
What?
The teal cup.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. No. Can you not move because it's TikTok?
It's not TikTok.
What is it?
It's just a video.
I want to see what time it is. See ya, guys. Like a crowbar.
Because you're 5, you're not allowed to show him. With a screwdriver.
Let's water each other. Put that down, sit. Sitty sit. Sitty sit.
Because I'm not sitting all the way down.
Why?
Because I don't want to get my clothes ready.
Now let's stand up. Let's stand up for this video. So we gotta trim the house and see how long this is. So we're gonna
And I'm back for these little mini car chats. Sorry, this is like with a kid, this is the most I'm gonna be able to talk to you. But I just finished playing outside with him. We were out there for about an hour and a half, and then I need to go to the bank. I need to go to the bank and grab a couple things from the store. And I wanted to bring him with me because I like sitting in the car with him listening to music because he's such a cute singer and he loves the weirdest songs. So like I was really looking forward to bringing him with me, but he wanted to stay with my mom. She's doing some work in the shed and he's really into fixing things right now. So he wanted to help her out. So I'm gonna let him stay here. I'm gonna go get that stuff done and then be back to play with him some more, make some dinner. Now tonight isn't gonna be the healthiest of dinners. I realized tonight's gonna be taco night. So basically I've been trying to get my son to eat healthier. And by healthier, I just mean like at least one actual meal that's not like a Lunchable for dinners. So the only thing I can really get him to eat right now is tacos and taco salad. So every week we have tacos once a week. So that's what I'm gonna make today. But I will say that the rest of the week, what I'll be having for dinners is there's this like a vegetable and tomato mix that I saw Live Fit make on her YouTube channel, and it actually looks really good, and I'm really trying to get back into more of that type of stuff. So I'm gonna try and make that sometime this week, probably tomorrow, and that'll last about 2 days. And then just some chicken and little potato wedges. That's gonna be another meal later in the week too. That'll probably also last 2 days, and then I'll probably have leftover taco stuff by Friday. I really try not to eat out that much. I try to eat out only once a week. And my sister's coming home this upcoming weekend, and me, her, and my other sister are all gonna go out to brunch. So I'm not planning on eating out any other time in the week this week. I only gave that little rundown because I know today's what I eat in a day, and you'll still see dinner, but I wanted to let you know like what else I'll be having the week. The breakfast and lunch will still be staying the same, but my dinners change, and my healthier dinners will be later in the week. You just won't be able to see those. I really hate the lighting. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I feel like it makes my face look so weird. Like I feel like my face has looked weird this entire video, and I don't know why, because like in person I feel like it looks pretty all right. Like I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some errands done so I can get back home to my kid. Also, tell me what you guys think of these glasses. It's a different shape than I'm used to, but I do kind of like them. Not kind of, I do really like them. My aunt got them for me for Christmas, and I do enjoy them. It's just a different shape than I'm used to. I'm not used to like such a circle, but I enjoy it, so I think it's a cute gift. So my dumbass actually completely forgot that banks are going to be closed on Martin Luther King Day, which is today, in case you didn't realize. That's why my son's off, if I didn't mention it. So I didn't get to go to the bank, but I'll just get tomorrow. It's okay, totally fine. I just really want to get this money deposited, but it's okay, it's all good. So I'm at CVS right now. I'm just going to pick up like 1 or 2 things and then head home. So I feel like it was a waste of a trip, but I knew it needed to get done, so it's not really a waste. But I just feel weird like that my son's not with me, because like, yeah, obviously my mom can watch him, but like I wanted to spend a little bit more time with him. But obviously once I'm done this, I can spend all the time in the world with him until he goes to bed, so it's really not that big of a deal.
Bye-bye, Mama.
And now we've made it to the workout portion of this video. So This night I actually drove a little bit out just so I could be in a gym where it's not super crowded. Now I will say there was a group with me in there that was hilarious. I didn't have any music playing in my headphones and I was just listening to their commentary, and it was the greatest thing in the world. But anyway, what you're going to start with, what you just saw me doing was some squat to forward fold. So you just start in a squat position and then straighten your legs and touch your toes. You've seen that in plenty of my other videos before. You're going to do that one time for about 45 seconds. Then we're going to go into active quad stretches. So you're just going to hold one foot behind you, standing on the opposite leg, and then pulling that foot back so that you can bring the knee in line with the opposite leg. And you're just going to go back and forth for that, working on balance, stabilization, and getting a stretch in the quad one time for 45 seconds. Then again, another round of 45 seconds, you're going to be doing hip openers or hip circles. So you just bring your knee up and then out to the side. Make sure you're getting a nice stretch in that hip right there. Normally you can bring it a little bit farther out. As you see, as I keep going, I get a little bit more loose, a little bit more flexible, and I get farther and farther out. I like to keep my foot flexed during this movement instead of having it just like hanging all over the place. I think it's good to keep your total body in some type of alignment. Then what you're going to be doing next, you're going to be foam rolling. So really this is open to interpretation, whatever you feel like doing. I kind of do the same routine every time I foam roll my lower body. I start with my glutes. So I start with both feet on the ground, rolling both cheeks at the same time, and then to get a deeper stretch, I'll lean over to one side, crossing my legs, and then the other to get each separate glute. And then I'll do my hamstrings, so the backs of my legs, and then I'll go down to my calves, and same thing, I'll cross each leg over top to get individual calf muscles. And then I roll onto my stomach and I go back and forth working my quads. And then I end off with getting my adductors, so I just have one leg straight back on the ground and then have my opposite hip up on top, rolling through my inner thigh. Next, you're going to do one round of 45 seconds, or in my case, I just did one round down and back for dumbbell walking lunges. I believe in the actual workout program, it's just body weight walking lunges. I just completely forgot when I was in the midst of doing this because I didn't have my phone to look at the plan. I was just going off the top of my head. So I added some extra weight for this, and feel free to if you'd like to warm up with dumbbells. But you are able to just do this with body weight since it again is just a movement prep. It is just a warm up. You're doing this one round for 45 seconds, or you can do it one round down and back depending on the space that you may have. When you're lunging, you're going to bring one knee up nice and high, step that foot forward, keeping that back leg at a 90-degree bend behind you as you drop that knee down. Then press through the front foot as you push up and come forward again. Try to keep your chest nice and high the entire time throughout the movement. And your last movement prep is going to be some dumbbell front squats. These are prepping you for your barbell front squats. So what you're going to do is have your feet about hip distance apart, toes pointed forward, keep your core nice and tight, have the dumbbells up at your shoulders, and you're just going to sit your hips down and back, pressing through all four corners of the feet. As you press up, make sure you put a lot of emphasis on those glutes. Now getting into the actual workout, we are going to be going into barbell squats. So for this program, you're going to be doing 5 sets, and you're going to start with 15, 12, 10, 8, and 5. So as you increase the reps, as you decrease the reps, you're actually going to be increasing the weight with it. So if you notice, I'm just starting out with the barbell right now, and same form as the dumbbell front squats, except now I have the barbell behind my back. You do not want this barbell on your shoulders, you do not want this barbell along your neck. You want it to be placed along your shoulders. As you're doing that, you're just going to have your feet about hip distance apart, toes pointed forward, brace your core, so keep your core nice and tight as you sit your hips down and back, pushing out through the glute muscles. And the bar itself is about 45 pounds. So I start with that as my warm-up, and then I move into increasing the weight with each set, as I said before. Again, really make sure that you're focused on that form, so don't let the barbell come onto your neck. Keep it along the tops of your shoulders, and make sure your foot placement is comfortable for you. It could be a little bit wider than mine. I have short legs, so if you notice, I kind of don't have my feet spread out as much. Some people are in more of a sumo stance if that's comfortable for them, if they have longer legs. I have a lot of clients the leg to stand in a wide leg position for this movement. But just make sure you're really using that mind to muscle connection, thinking about which area you should be feeling it in. So make sure you're really thinking about pushing out with the glutes and not just bending and straightening the knees on its own. Yes, that is part of the movement, but you really want to focus on that little bit of a hip hinge as well. It's not too much of a hinge. I don't want you to think this is like a hip thrust or anything, but you are still sitting down and back in those hip sockets. Next, you're going into front squats, which is pretty much the same thing, but instead of having the barbell behind you, you will now have it in front of you. So instead of placing it on the backs of your shoulders, you would like to place it along the top of your chest or the front of your shoulders. Bring your palms forward on the barbell, and then you're going to lift your elbows up, bringing this again along the top of your chest and your shoulders. And then you'll be doing that same form for whatever comfortable squat position is good for you. Again, some people it's going to be a closer stance, some people it's going to be a wider stance. Still sitting those hips down and back. And the barbell can be heavy with this, so I actually don't really add much weight on either side, just because 45 pounds is already enough for me, because this does require a little bit more upper body strength. And I'll be completely honest, I'm not the strongest when it comes to upper body. We will be doing this for 4 sets of 10 reps each. Next, you're going to be doing single leg step up. So for this movement, you want to have a box. You can either do this height or a little bit shorter if you are a beginner. And you're going to have one foot on the top of the box. What you want to do is press through all 4 corners of that top leg, keeping your core nice and tight. And you are going to press through that top foot, making sure that you're not really using any momentum from that bottom leg. So it's a nice slow controlled movement, standing up as high as you can onto the block and then slowly lowering back down, again making sure you're not using any momentum from that bottom leg. If you notice, I started out with body weight and then I moved into 1 dumbbell on the opposite arm as the leg that I'm pressing off of, and then you'll see that I will end up adding 2 dumbbells. So it's 3 sets of 10 on each leg, and for each set I just increase the weight. Now if you just need to stick with body weight the entire time, that's totally fine, that's up to you. I just like to try and challenge myself through each set. Now this is where you start to notice that I'm really not feeling all that great. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but I actually was getting kind of nauseous during this workout, not from what I ate in a day, but because I ended up getting a stomach bug that night that's been going around my gym. Next, what you're going to be doing is you're going into Bulgarian split squats. So you're going to be doing 2 sets of 10 on each leg, and this is going to be superset with dumbbell walking lunges. So you just want to have 1 foot forward and then your opposite leg back, and you want to, it's a mix between a lunge, a squat, and then a hip thrust. So you really want to think about sitting those hips down and back as you bend that front leg and bring your butt towards your heel, having that back foot elevated. I like to use a smaller surface for this because you really actually activate through the glutes even more as opposed to having your foot up on a higher surface. So you're just coming down and lifting back up. Make sure you're really using that mind to muscle connection to really think about feeling it in your glutes. You will be feeling it obviously in your quad as well. Press through all 4 corners of that front foot. And then you're going into those dumbbell walking lunges. So you have the dumbbells in your hands at your sides, and you're going to lift one knee nice and high, step that foot forward, bending that back leg as you press through that top foot again as you're standing back to center. So you're going to take this nice and slow. Make sure you're really utilizing every muscle of your lower body as much as you can. Feeling in your quads, feeling in your glutes, maybe feeling it a little bit in your hamstrings, but probably not too much there. So for this, you're just going to go down and back, and then you'll repeat those Bulgarian split squats again. And you're doing this, like I said, 2 rounds for 10 on each leg, and then the lunges down and back. Or for 45 seconds if you don't have a very large space to work with. And at the end of this, you're actually going to see me kind of mouth the words, I feel like I'm going to throw up, because genuinely that's how bad my stomach was starting to hurt. And like, I don't know if you can tell, but I was bloated throughout this entire workout. I just wasn't feeling great, but I pushed through for you guys so I could film this workout for you. But definitely not one of my strongest days. It was an amazing workout though. I really love this day. I never miss it. And you're going to be ending off with 1 round of abductions. Now you can do this 2 ways. You can either do this 1 set till failure, or you can do this 1 set for a minute. Usually a minute ends up being failure for most people. So I usually go with doing this 1 round for 1 minute, but you have your feet placed on on the little holders there, and then you just push your knees out nice and wide on whatever weight is comfortable for you, bringing your knees out and coming together. Try not to let that weight drop down, that way you have more time under tension. But that is the end of the workout, so let me know what you guys think. Again, you can purchase this whole workout program at opshape.com, and this one is called Chill. It's only $35. It comes not only with the workout, but you also get access to amazing templates to help you stay on track and be in your best shape this winter season. I know it can be really hard to get into the gym during this time, but you gotta stay strong. But make sure, if you like this video, to give it a like, comment below, share with your friends. And that's it. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go, but before I do, I want to remind you all to stay positive, be active, and most importantly, do what keeps you healthy.
Hustle